Buongiorno, benvenuto a tutti. Welcome to Cool Trip Walks. Let me turn around. I'm your host, I'm Tom. And today, Cool Trip Walks is in Lucca, Italy. And we're going to do a little walk here and see what we find. I've been walking around a bit today, and it's been a fantastic place to just kind of get it lost in. So we're going to do just that and see if anything cool comes around. And I hope you'll stick around and view some more. Well, let's get going. So we are here in mid-June. It is 91 degrees. Got to look out for bikes here. It is 91 degrees Fahrenheit, 33 degrees Celsius. It is a hot day here in Lucca. A little bit on the humid side, so we're gonna walk around here. If you are new to Cool Trip Walks, this is a virtual walking channel designed for virtual treadmills and or just some travel research. This is a talking video, although I'm here exploring just as much as you are, so I might not have a lot to say as I take it in myself. So if narration is not your thing, please just cue up your playlist and enjoy the scenery. And we're on what is known as the Wall of Lucca. Lucca is an enclosed city. It is one of the best, it is the best medieval walled cities left. And Lucasians, if that's what we call them, are very proud of it. This is basically now a walkway and bikeway that surrounds the city. It's a little over 2 miles. And that's where we're starting today. Down below is a playground. And this is the entrance my family and I walked in today. This is a zero traffico limito zone, or limited traffic zone. So certainly residents can drive in it, or permitted vehicles. But we didn't want to have anything to do with that, because fines are very stiff. So we parked just outside the wall here and walked in. And if you get onto your favorite navigation app, you'll find some parking options around the city. And it's a very walkable city, so you don't need to worry too much. The distances aren't very, very big if you're parking near the walls. So they do have a lot of bike rentals. If you haven't done much research on Lucca, it is a very acceptable thing to come out on the wall for passeggiata in the evening stroll, or rent bikes and enjoy it. And it's kind of like a wooded walkway. And you get some great views. Now, they built the wall, obviously, to fortify the city, because, you know, the Pisans or Florentines are always a threat, but no one ever reached it. No one ever really tried. But they didn't bulldoze large segments of it. It's pretty intact. And they have a few tunnels, obviously, to get in and out. And it's just a fantastic town. It's very caught in the time of which it's famous for. It's also got some very famous medieval towers. Which we'll probably get to, I think, before we end this walk. You'll recognize it. It's the tower with the trees on top of it, like a hat. And here's just a corridor down here. I'm going to zoom in, just so you can see kind of the views we get. And I'm just going to walk around here. We didn't get too far on the wall before we had eager members of the family who wanted to explore the interior of the city, which, who can argue with that, right? So we're going to see a little bit more than I saw this morning. I've just been marveling at how much pride Italians put into their living spaces with their gardens. They are magnificent. This terrazza with the plantings, just awesome. And I might zigzag across the path here as I want to take in different views. You can see some of the fortifications that were set up. What a magnificent green space. Now you'll notice that it's pretty hazy today. The mountains in the background are hard to see, and it is definitely not sunny today. And what we were told yesterday when we arrived in Lucca was that the haze was the dust of the Sahara, which I had forgotten does happen here in the hot summertime. It is, again, mid-June, but or getting towards later June. But it is also known as Scirocco. So that's the winds coming up north, blowing north from Africa and the Sahara. And it definitely impacts southern Mediterranean countries like Italy, Spain, French Riviera. And when it rains, it brings the dust down. So we found our rental car was covered in it this morning. And just as my experience walking around today hasn't been very noticeable from an air quality standpoint. We had more air impact with the Canadian wildfires where I lived last year than we do today in the Scirocco dust here. And I do apologize in advance for any mispronunciations of Italian words. I am still learning. Been using the Duolingo for probably a good 3 years now. But the best learning is just being in situ, trying to communicate with Italians. And we've run into a great number of English-speaking people, or at least had some command of the English language. So the interactions have been pretty smooth. It's great, it's easy, but at the same time, we're kind of like, hey, we've put all this time in, we kind of want to test ourselves and our vocabulary and learn, but we'll be here for a little while, so hopefully we'll get a good chance to use our Italian. And I am going to step into the town here. Let's see where we are. Give me a minute. And we're getting close. I'm going to go down a little further on the wall. There's the grove. Check out that grove of trees over there. And then we'll head in. See some more famous sights. There's a cool path. It's hard to tell if you can see it on my little screen. Some really good, sorry for the sudden swing, some good terracotta roofing here. You can see one of the towers up over there, over the tree line. We'll get a little bit closer on the ground level. like I said, you can rent bikes here, so here's one coming up. I applaud anyone who does those for four-person bikes. I've tried one in the past. I was visiting Minneapolis, my brother. We rode him around near Lake, what was it, Minnehaha Falls. And they're very hard to ride. A lot of effort. We have long legs, so we're not the optimal size. Being over 6 feet each, my brother and I. So it was a lot of work. And of course, my family doesn't remember that, so we'll try it again today. We've got a fantastic tower here on the right. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, here's a good view. Zoom. There we go. Sorry for the heavy breathing. We have been on the move here in Italy. Lots of stairs, especially in the Cinque Terre. So the legs are letting me know about it today. I think we see a ramp here, so we'll depart the wall in a minute.
Io ho usato la marcia più dura. Ok, non funzionava perché?
Now again, the plantings are so prevalent here. See them on that building over there, and we have some on the rail over here. It's just magnificent. It makes it so much more joyful. Just make sure I'm on the right mode. And we'll proceed down the hill. sometimes I just have to make sure I look up, so you can get all these little details. Now it is starting to rain a little bit, and the Osmo here is not weatherproof. So if it starts to come down hard, I'm going to have to probably cut this video short, but I'll go as long as I can. Via Falungo. This is a street that has a lot of shops on it. The main shopping area, really, that we've found. And Lucca is also well known for the composer Puccini, who's got a museum here. I'm gonna just see where I am. All right, we're gonna go this way. Nice cocker spaniel. An horologia, a watch or clock store. Museum della Torture. Bruh. We don't want to go see that, but it's interesting to have it. I hope our copyright protection doesn't get hit on that, so I might have to edit. Sorry for the turnaround. I wanted to give my space in between us and the external speaker there. Hopefully I don't have to edit that out. So we are almost getting to the Piazza, and I'm going to butcher it, but it's basically amphitheater Piazza, which used to be a Roman amphitheater. But as history records it, they removed the stones and gradually filled it in, and it became the piazza that it is today. Oh yeah. We'll go in here. Give you a view of the church up there. That's the tower we saw before. And you can see the great gilded tile work up there. It's really magnificent gold in appearance. is where I want to go.
Oh,
Nope,
oh.
don't think I can. Darn. It's one thing as a creator you have to be careful of is copyrighted music. So, sounds like the musician is playing again in the amphitheater Piazza. Sorry, I just won't go there. I don't want to disappoint. It does make it a little bit more difficult. This looks like an interesting, quiet street. Still in the This is the Via Buia. Now, the nice thing about this town, which is glorious, is that you get turned around a little bit. So I'm not entirely sure which direction I'm going now, but we're just discovering as we go. All right, found a quieter spot. trying to do better on my street names, but unfortunately I didn't catch this turn. Just noticed that some of those raindrops got some Sahara dust on my camera. I know where I am. The Duomo of Lucca. Stop here and take a bigger look.
Allora ci sarà solo io che un po'
Okay, so we're on the Via Roma. And as I anticipated, sometimes I just don't have enough words, so I hope you can just enjoy the walk with me. Hey. Oh, sorry about that hard cut there. I was walking around and I ran into my family, so that was kind of funny. And I got directions to the Garden Tower, so that's where we're going to head next. There's a tower. Great big clock tower. There's another tower, but it doesn't have a garden on it. But we're back on the Via Flungo again, and you can get to pretty much everything on this street. We have some really nice foodstuffs here. Timberland. like Timberland stuff, but they don't fit my feet. Not enough narrow shoes in this world.
Regalo per il... George. Yeah.
Oh, Edo, vieni un attimo. Vado subito.
Io mi ricordo.
Qua.
Quello che poi guardava. Caso pesce.
But cheap that she was wearing
A swatch, something popular in my youth. Somehow way more expensive than I remember them being. Well, as it seems to happen often on my channel, I am lost, so I'm not sure I'm going to get to the garden tower as I planned, but we're going to go see what's at the end of the street here. And you know, I have learned the tricks of using navigation. It is difficult to read on the little screen. It's a nice store as I walk by. Sorry about that.
Thinking the way she's going.
See it down there. So this looks like an excellent place to end our walk today. We're probably a little over 35 minutes, so I hope you accomplished your workout goals, and I hope you have a wonderful day. This is Cool Trip Walks in Lucca, and if you liked our video today, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe button and help support the channel. Make sure you can give us some encouragement along the way. In any case, we'll see you pretty soon in our next stop. I hope you do well. Take care. Bye.